Things do get better.
That's the message a Sandburg College sophomore is sharing. That involves telling her story of depression and suicide. Haley Stevenson tells Local 4 News she tried to kill herself 3 years ago this month. She went to a Galesburg park with a gun back then, but the gun jammed when she pulled the trigger. Stevenson has since done a 180. Local 4's Sean Logging joins us in the studio with how she's working with her college to make a difference. Sean?
Tiffany Stevenson says she was battling depression, anxiety, and later diagnosed with bipolar disorder. At the time, difficulties with relationships and harassment on social media, she tells me, made her feel alone and exhausted. She opened up about that experience in a video posted to the college's social media accounts this week, but that's only a small part of her story.
I decided to try to end my life.
A message of light.
This message alone can help somebody, and my main goal was just to help one person at least.
When life seems clouded in darkness,
better days do come, definitely. It might not be tomorrow or the next day or even that year, but I promise you things will turn around.
For Haley Stevenson, the turnaround came 3 years ago after she tried to take her own life.
I didn't want to fight anymore. I was tired of it. I felt like I didn't have anyone there for me, and I just decided that I was ready.
But she says fate had other plans. After the gun jammed, Stevenson spent a week in a hospital and found her fight.
Just through counseling and the help of my family and friends, I've gotten to a better place today.
Part of the growth Stevenson says she's found is the power of speaking out and fighting for awareness.
I was just tired of staying quiet about everything. It's easier to talk about problems.
Stevenson is working toward nursing school at Sandburg College, while also a standout on their volleyball and softball teams. And that's where she's found one of her more prominent supports.
My coach, Todd Winkler, is one of my best friends, and I tell everybody that.
And they rely on each other, on and off the court.
I have kids contact me all the time with problems, and she's my first person I call and say, get there till I can get there.
Stevenson says the most important part of her message is to be there when someone is hurting, and to take what they say seriously.
It doesn't matter how good everything looks on the outside. Everything could be falling apart on the inside.
Tells me she's received messages from people thanking her for sharing her story and the impact it has had helping them address their own struggles. Now she has a big week ahead. Sandburg College volleyball team is heading to nationals for the second year in a row. In the studio, Sean Logging, Local 4 News.
Sean, thanks. It is certainly nice to see she's doing well.